2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, well, maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. It's just about 3 feet away. Yes, they've made it.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the day. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Wow, what a shot. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, what about this start?
Setting the tone early in this round.
TPC Boston recently refurbished by Gil Hanse, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot. Across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another. Oh, you know you want to.
Oh, what a super shot.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
currently at 3 under for the day. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore. Pretty good shot there.
Yeah, that one will play. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently in 5th place.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We have a par 4 on this one.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's a good-looking shot there. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Nicely done.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
Okay, time to return to the action. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Leading by 5 shots after that. A long par 4 this hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Playing within their comfort zone there. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Second shot here on the 7th. Great shot. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Now trying to draw that one in there, but not committing to it, leaving it out.
And here we are with the third shot. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this. Putting for birdie.
So far, so good.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, so close. An opportunity to make a par here. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Yes! Hold it!
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching this steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get, are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Wonderfully played. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, Shankopotamus there.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. This one's a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, that was a safe play. And he's down there. You got to read.
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
This one's looking good.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Lookout world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that didn't go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, you know, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I can tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
Not bad. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, almost went in.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Shame it didn't drop. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in two. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Oh, well done. From around 120 yards here. And tidy looking shot, that one. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Come on, ball. Come on.
That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
Not a bad line, this. But that putt drops now 13 under par, heading down the stretch.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Opting for the 6 iron. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
This one is chewing fiber.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A birdie putt awaits. Looking good. Oh, how about that one? And now that finds him in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
This one might roll into the rough. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event.
This is tracking.
And mark it down as another W. What a way to win it.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old. But this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.